Hey, everybody, and welcome to another day of Sunday Learn Freestyle Skates with me, Mike Osterman. Hi, I'm Mike, and that's my friend Maria back there. Hi, Maria. Should roll towards her. So every Sunday, we all get together at Big Tree Park here in lovely Long Beach, California. It's a nice gloomy day. We do some freestyle skateboarding, and today I'm here with really the reason why Waltz is able to function most of the time these days. Maria Mendoza. Hi. How long have you been freestyling for now?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Collective.
All day. Yeah. Well, you've been pretty new to freestyle. You started kind of as a helper. I mean, we've known each other for a bit.
Yeah.
You started out like helping me out in the garage, and I sprained my wrist. And since it seems like you've kind of.
Well, once you set the board up for me.
You can hold this.
No, I don't want to hold this. Once you set the board up for me, that's when.
Drop the camera. You're
Yeah.
gonna fall. Yeah. Then it was game on.
Yeah.
Well, you've since like become part of like the whole community. You're like.
Yeah, everyone's so welcoming. Everyone's so great. I wake up in the morning, so I'm just like, all right, what's the chat got to say today?
What's the chat got to say today? This is exactly what I do here. What's the chat got to say? Wow, we have a lot of people in here right now. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. No, you just shout out yourself, bro. I'm not gonna shout you out. Hi everybody, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Ben Carter with the compulsory wave because he's on every stream ever. He's everywhere all the time. We're gonna set this camera down and do some warm ups. But thanks for being here. Stay tuned. We're gonna be talking about like our experience in freestyle. Maria is gonna talk a bit more about her experience. It's always so weird because it's mirrored. Her experience. We're still warming up, and talk about what it's like to be a new freestyler, getting into this thing, and what you should be learning and trying when you first dive into this whole freestyle skateboarding thing. Yay! Okay, so let's line up the camera. Professional camera moments. We know what we're doing. Totally know what we're doing. Not amateurs at all. There we go. That's good. Is it level? Not really. Whatever. Oh. All right. So it's kind of like the circle. So if you want to skate in the circle at all, or not, it's all good. Like.
In the circle?
Yeah. That's like where the camera's set up right now. Basically.
Two very circle of doom.
Circle of doom. Confined spaces. Not good for skating. What do you usually do to warm up? When you're like just getting started.
First I hold on to my wall.
Hold on to your wall. Do you need a wall? Or like something to hold on to? That's totally cool. We can do that.
So I just kind of like walk around, get comfortable.
Comfy?
Yeah.
I like the penguin walk to start. That's always nice. Little sense of rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh. I always start with footwork. I like camping off and do footwork in it, or else I get like crazy shit.
Can't do footwork in general, Mike.
Yeah, you can do footwork. You gotta walk the dogs, right?
No.
No?
I do it like really slowly, so I don't somewhat understand. I can do that.
That's a slow one's a good one. So give yourself a little bit of push forward.
Push forward.
Tiny bit.
Down.
Yeah. Oh. I think we found it. We're going to talk a little bit about walk the dogs today. Because they're fun. We're tough word to learn them too, but you got this. Yeah, that's it. That was 100% it.
I know they're just really slow.
That's okay. Slow, smooth, and fast. Like, you gotta get stuff. One thing I'll say, when you're doing the pivot, you got the right idea with your shoulders and your feet. Try to lift your heel on your right foot more when you do your pivot. Basically, because like if your foot's flat, it's gonna pivot anywhere along here.
Be on the ball here.
Exactly. And the more you're on the ball, it's gonna like tighten up that pivot more. That's the hard part. One thing that really helps, I think, too, is having a little bit of momentum going forward. Kind of helps with that one. solid can help you get a bit more momentum to work with. So I'm gonna try. So, what I was just telling Marie, I don't know if you were here for that, but for walk the dogs, right? Kind of have to start in the T stance, which is what Maria's doing. So your front foot is going to be pointed towards the nose in the center of the board, and your back foot's going to kind of be square on the tail, right? Just straight on the tail. From here, what I like to do is with a little bit of momentum moving forward, I'll swing my back foot around and then pivot 180 back to that first position. So really, there's only two positions you're in during walk the dog. It's that first position, second position, and then back to first position. It's not that simple. There's a lot happening, a lot to balance, but if you break it down to that, it's at least a start to like make it less complicated and confusing looking. But what I was saying, oh, that was super good. Having a little bit of momentum moving forward can kind of give you an extra push when you're doing that first pivot. So like, that didn't make sense. Rolling forward a little bit helps make that first swing a bit easier. So you don't have to worry too much about balancing. Don't have to worry as much about balancing. How about your monster walks? Have you worked on those much? Oh. No. These ones? You're like solid with those.
Was I?
Yeah, I thought so.
I wasn't really solid with anything.
Really?
No.
You got like, you're going all the way across the floor with those. I thought. Start small. Start with like penguin walks, right? Like you were doing before. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I remember that.
Start small and then you went big. Yeah. See? She's like, what trick? Oh yeah, that trick that I can do every time now. I remember that. Ugh. That easy. Sick. That was awesome. Do you feel like that's a similar sensation for you as walk the dogs, or is it like totally different?
Totally different.
Totally different.
There's less of a balance. It's more just kind of like
Swinging?
swinging, yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you get into a momentum, it's easier.
You seem like you kind of find a groove with your monster walks. Nice. Ah. All right. Let's see. Eric. Oh. You good?
Yeah.
I totally missed that. You just like dropped out of frame, out of nowhere. You good?
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Let's see. Watching all the way from the Philippines. Hey, welcome in. Mo says, oh, Mo's on here. What's up, Mo?
Yeah.
Hi from Portugal. Someone's like, you're dead. Mo says, Jane. And says, the whole Maria fan club is here now. I agree. Good to have Maria here. Good to have the fan club here. I don't know which way to go with this camera. It's all backwards. Let's see. Dom says, hey. Man, everybody's here. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what it's like being a new freestyler in this whole scene that we have. What's it like as a new freestyler getting into it? Did you find there were a lot of other freestylers out there that you could like get in touch with, or did people reach out to you? How did that work out?
It was a little bit of both. Like I knew about people, but I was too shy to talk to them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
But that's the thing is that everyone was like always super nice.
Yeah.
So it kind of made me not shy to reach out to other people.
Yeah.
It's a good community.
It is. So did you mainly get in touch with people like with Instagram, or like how did they reach out to you originally?
Through Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, mostly. I know there's like Reddits.
There's a Reddit for freestyle? There's a freestyle
Oh,
sub-
I don't know if there's freestyle.
I didn't know that.
Mo's always talking about Reddit.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa,
But I think it's like a skate Reddit.
I didn't know there was a freestyle section
Oh, I
of
don't
the
know.
skate stuff.
Make one. Make one.
I tried it, well, because you can't post like talkie clips on the skate subreddit. I don't know. People out there, how do you find people? Are you on Reddit with freestyle? Do we need a freestyle subreddit? We need to make one? Would that be toxic?
No, why?
Because Reddit's super toxic. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I was always on the wholesome part of Reddit.
Yeah, I don't trust it. What do you think at home? What's the chat think? Are we pro Reddit? Are we anti Reddit?
No freestyle skate on Reddit. Oh, no freestyle skate on Reddit.
Oh dang. Oh, that's Mo, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Mo's class name.
Yeah.
Whoa. How do you pronounce that? Hi Mo. Those donut wheels are the best. Oh, cool. Thanks, Jack. Sick. I'm so glad people like the wheels. Wheelie stuff is fantastic. Hi, hi. I agree. Hey, what's up, bro? Watching all the way from the Philippines. No
Where's
way.
Jane?
Jane's on here.
I know, I saw.
Yes, it's Mo. Hi. It's not. All right, so Instagram is the way that you found it. I found it through like the forums when I first got into freestyle. I feel like it was a whole different world. But we had like, it was like essentially Reddit pre-Reddit, but it was like fan forums for skateboarding, and they had like freestyle sections, and one of them was even like a freestyle specific forum, but they were like, looking back, really toxic. Like people were just like talking a bunch of trash and saying like, you're doing it wrong all the time.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that like I don't see on Instagram a lot. Well, I don't know, but usually people are commenting. They're like, "Oh my god, you're doing like awesome," even if it's like the shakiest walk the dog. But
I think it's just cool to see people like figure stuff out. Like for me, like the reason I like doing these is like whether it's you trying to walk the dog or like falling doing a monster walk or whatever. Like seeing when like the light bulb goes off is so cool. Like even if it's like somebody learning a trick, like you know, as simple as like a tic tac or like. I don't know. I did one with Dan Garb, and he landed almost like a 360 carousel, and it was like the same feeling. Yeah, it's nuts. Anyway, what's it like being a female freestyler in this community? Is it really? Yeah. Cool.
It doesn't feel like there's a difference. It's just kind of like, yeah, I'm freestyling, and then people are like, yeah, you're a freestyler, and then they're so nice to you.
That's amazing. I just feel like there's like such a bad rap of like other types of skating where like there's this toxicity with like guys at the skate park. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I stopped street skating.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I told you that's why I didn't go to like that one skate shop.
Well, I didn't know if it was like don't name the skate shop.
I did it. I did it. I purposefully didn't name it.
Was it? What was that like? Can you tell us more about that without naming names or?
No, I never felt like I've tried being in different sort of. I tried getting into like certain things. So I did like street skate. I did roller skating. I did what else? I don't know. I've done stuff, and then I never felt a sense of community like I did with the freestyle.
Word. That's cool. That makes me really happy. I feel like we're really lucky to have like people in it right now who are like really just stoked. Yeah. Like they're just genuinely stoked to like see new people getting into it, and they're really warm about it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Because it's still like it's not super small, but it's like people still finding each other.
Yeah.
And then people are still getting into it. That's really cool.
I think that people reach out too, which is wild to me. Like getting a DM from somebody who's like just getting into it, or like who just wanted to say hi, or like ask for help. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Like I would never imagine being a kid and being like willing to like reach out to people for help.
Yeah.
For tricks. But we have so many platforms that you can do that on now.
And people are so willing to like spend time to give you trick tips out of like nowhere. Like the other day I was talking to Jack Freestyle.
Jack.
I love Jack.
Is Jack on here?
I don't know.
Jack might be on here.
But no, he said he was gonna probably watch it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like so willing to just take the time to explain a trick to me.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What trick was it?
I don't remember. I can't remember the name.
We gotta work on the names. We gotta make something that helps people remember the names more.
Yeah, because I need to. Names.
You're doing great. You also just learned Casper's, didn't you?
I did. I do.
Do you want to work on those or something else maybe?
Yeah.
Anything really. I don't really care.
Yeah.
We can just do tic-tacs all day.
Yeah.
I'll be happy. Show her Daffy's. She can roller skate. She'll get them quick. What? Daffy's? That's Ricky Rodriguez. Hi, Ricky.
Ricky.
I think that's Ricky, double R.
Ricky.
Ricky's gonna be here in like an hour, so
He's gonna teach me.
you can teach us
something
yourself.
Pogo.
I think he's gonna teach you Daffy's too.
What is that?
Penguin walks. Penguin walks are a good one. Although you've got penguin walks down. We all, dude, we're all about penguin walks. Find the internet connection. We back? Man, Bixby Park. It's just a big old park made out of lead. Sometimes the internet connection just drops out, and we're stuck. Casper's. I'll work on Casper's with you. Yeah. Even if Maria's not, I would recommend doing those off the tail. Personally, I really enjoy my switchblades on the tail rather than the
But
nose.
you gotta know how to do them both.
I say it's kind of like crawling before you walk. If you can do them off the tail first, it makes it easier to learn them off the nose. For me. So like switchblades. I'll do one for the camera. Do one for the chat. Like that. Okay, almost. It's a weird one, right?
I was watching Sarah's trick tip.
Sarah's the best one.
Yeah.
Thank you. By the way, Sarah Parkman's house. Thank you for doing the switchblade trick tip. Much better than mine. 100%. So you put it all the way at the edge, like that. I'm not trying to correct you. You know better than me how to do it.
I don't know. Well, how do you do it?
I personally have to put a little bit farther back, kind of closer to the heel side of the board. Yeah, like that. And then mostly use your front foot, your left foot. Think about turning that foot in. Yeah. There you go. And you just gotta bend that knee once you swing it, right? And kind of be ready to step over. So if you're like totally like, stick leg, you're not gonna be able to do it. You're not both feet?
What?
You're doing it with both feet?
Am I? What do you mean?
You do it with your left foot before?
Yeah.
And you try doing it with your right foot?
Yeah.
Whoa, cool.
Whoa, cool.
I don't know. I always just learned it with one foot at a time.
Whatever foot is near the tail.
Okay. I'm really bad at the other way. I would ever actually learn it. What do you call a switchblade? That's the real question. There's 32 people on here right now.
What?
32 people. That's regular switchblade. A switchblade. We just do a blade. Switchblade.
Are you the pro here?
I wish I was. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I came here to learn. Not to teach.
Well, here, let's see your progress with your switchblade then.
My 2-minute progress.
Yeah. I would suggest if you're going to do it off the front foot, do it with your left foot. Always do it off the front foot.
Okay.
Or at least when you're in your first learning, try to like focus on only doing it with that foot so you don't confuse yourself. You know? That was the best.
And it was so slow too.
Those are the worst ones. You see it happening. Like watching it slowly hit your ankle. So, I personally, I like to think about it like, kind of like a shove it. It's kind of like you learn shove it. It's a tough one.
It's a tough one?
Yeah. Shove it can be kind of tough when you're first learning. But I set up my foot pointing straight forward. And it's not always going to go a full 180. So try to think about kind of doing that with your front foot, right? You see how I'm like turning it out?
Yeah.
Right? So it's that ankle movement, that sort of twist of my ankle that's going to start the rotation.
Okay.
And then as you're doing it, you're going to pin down the ball. it'll kind of like whip out from your
Okay.
feet. So try to picture that. And then, like Sarah kind of says too, you got to kind of play with different foot positions, because obviously your foot's a lot different than mine. But once you figure out kind of like the sweet spot, try to always have your foot in that sweet spot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And usually they start off kind of being like 90 degrees, and then over time, you'll get a sense of how to like maybe use your back foot a little bit more. You get a full 180. But it takes time. Yeah, there you go. And be ready to switch. Yeah. So once you do it, so I think Sarah does it with a step across.
Oh yeah.
What I like first is that. Kind of like when you're doing the step across.
Oh yeah.
I'll turn the camera so you can frame. How's she doing, everybody? Jane says, oh, hey, Jane's on here.
All the ponies are out.
Nice. Oh. Oh. There we go. Tiny little foot down. That counts. No, it's good. That was awesome. Progress. So you can also practice that one to kind of get more comfortable being on the tail.
Right.
How we were talking about the tail stop shuffle. So you start on the tail, switch your feet, and then switch back. Kind of gives you practice aiming for the tail. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like the building blocks for getting used to those foot plates too. Can you do a 180?
What?
A 180, so go up to you.
When I jump to the other foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. About the other way.
This way or this way?
Yeah, first one.
This way?
Yeah.
No.
Well, this is good. That's progress. That's close, man. So one thing that might help is turning your shoulders already, so that all you're really doing is just switching your feet. Right? So if you already have your shoulders in that direction, yeah, there's less kind of happening on the top half. Oh, you got it. Oh!
Don't get busy.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh! Oh, here. Can I suggest one more thing?
What?
Okay. When you do it next time, start to kind of pivot your foot a little bit. So instead of being here, have your back foot like here.
Okay.
So you can turn it more with your shoulders.
Oh.
Ah. Whoa! Sick. There you go. It's like 3 tricks. And now you can do like this.
Put down.
Like, yeah, put that. Yeah. No count.
Acceptable.
Acceptable. Safe. Safe count. Yeah. Into monster walks. Yeah. That was so good. Oh. So I really like showing off things like the tail stop shuffles, like Maria's working on, because they're kind of like the first trick where you're getting used to landing on the tail and aiming on your board with your feet. You're not necessarily like jumping around and flipping the board too much. But being able to like aim to have your feet landing on the tail and being back in tail stop is such a huge like tool to have in your tool belt. And it gets used to spinning. So you're constantly trying to keep your shoulders straight, keep your balance while you're turning on the board, but you're not dealing with like flipping the board or ollieing or doing any of that crazy stuff. That can be kind of scary. So I really like that. Tail stop everything, says Michael Erskine. Yes. Especially when you're starting. They're so helpful. Let's see. Mike was here talking about my channel. Yeah, I think he was, or she was. Are you Jack Skates Freestyle? Did you reach out? I don't know. What's Jack's last name?
It's long.
Oh, there's Radical Jack. Hi, Jack. We're talking about Radical Jack. What's good? There he is. Sorry, Jack. Different Jack, but you're awesome too. We think you're great. Tail stop tricks are the best progression to landing bolts. I agree. It also opens up so many options. Like, Maria, have you worked on the yo-yo hop?
Yeah, that's the first thing you taught me.
Yeah. All right, get into that. Ow. Standing up's hard.
You taught me that into rail.
I taught you that into rails?
Yeah, and then you go like that.
Oh, yeah. It was like a whole combo.
Yeah.
Is that the first thing I taught you?
Yeah.
Dang, we went real into this real fast.
Yes, really?
Really quickly into all of these combinations. Can you still do that one?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I couldn't get back down, and I was like, I'm scared.
Can you do it now?
Yeah.
Sick. You good?
Yeah.
Let's see that again. So there's a tail stop, yo-yo hop, up to rail stand, and then out.
Yeah.
Sick. And then can you go from there into... I bet you should. Become a little closer. Oh, should we do a switch foot?
No. I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big. So many tricks already.
I know. I'm a freestyler.
I feel like you got a lot of tricks since you first started skating with us. You'll just watch them down and I'm like, wait, where's that come from?
Ricky.
Ricky
will stand there until I get a trick. Yeah.
Scary.
Not like that. That's easy to get like this. I'm like, okay.
Radical Jack. Imposter. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's the all the argument in the stream is great.
Okay, heel side rail.
Heel side rail.
All I can think about in my head was Ricky going, just stand up.
Just stand up.
Have your foot on the truck so it's ready to just pop up. I'm like, okay.
How's that one going? Have you worked on your heel side rail stands? You're talking about the fresh one like that, right? Not since? Oh, it's so disappointing. I'm so upset.
I'll just walk home.
I wasn't gonna drive to you. Oh. Yeah, those are tough. But he's right. Like the step up is kind of the hardest part. That and imagining you kind of like sucking the board up with your left foot. Yeah, that is good.
No, I just never
Commit to it. You can do it. You have the tools. You have the skills to make it happen. Oh.
Oh.
Yo.
Yeah, it's like.
Keep your waist low. Keep your hips low. It'll make it less scary. I promise.
Oh.
Yeah. And one other thing. I don't want to be overbearing here. Instead of having your foot kind of here, try to have it like really sideways. Like up straight vertical on the rail. Yeah. That might help. You gotta feel how you have more leverage that way. You want that leverage because that makes it you don't have to put as much oomph into that right.
Too
Yeah.
much.
Changes the timing though.
Yeah.
You want to make it so you don't have to like put as much force into that right foot to get it to roll. Focus more on your balance that way.
Oh.
Dude, that was it. Commit to that left foot. Are you goofy footed?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought you were regular footed. Oh, I was way
I'm
off.
also a lefty.
Yeah, I don't know stances. I can't see stances.
I've been over this like 6 times already with you, Mike.
I forget. I don't think about stances because I'm a freestyler. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst coach.
Ricky! He's always like, wait, how do I do it? Let me do it backwards.
Hang your left foot off more too. You can even like touch your toe to the ground. You can to learn. Just to get used to that. You don't want to? That's okay. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Yeah. You're so close. Oh. Like almost a coconut.
See, that's where I was having trouble with last time. Is I keep leaning forward.
Yeah.
When it's supposed to be. I feel like my body needs to be this way.
Well, the board's gonna naturally push that way. It's gonna push towards your heels, right?
Yeah.
So your weight has to move backwards towards your heels, in the direction of your heels, to match the board.
Oh, too much.
That was almost a Casper. That was good. Something different though. What do y'all think? What's the chat think? She's close, huh? Oh! You got it. Bend those legs, bend those knees, keep your weight low. You're in the rail stance so you can adjust.
Oh.
Yeah!
Too much.
Can you do me a favor? Kind of breaking the action real quick. Roll the board over. Just put it on the tail like how it would be when you land it. Okay. Another thing, yeah. Always have it in the same spot, right? Because that nose and tail are going to feel different. And just stand on it and just picture you already did the trick, right? Now drop down. You feel where you started versus where you finished?
Yeah.
You're doing the opposite when you get into the roll. So you are moving back towards your heels.
Okay.
So think about doing what you're doing with the pressure roll. But think about going exactly back to where you were a second ago.
When I go into rail?
Yeah, like be in the exact same position you were in when you before you stopped out. I don't know. Sometimes it just helps me to like work it backwards. So I'm gonna finish. Go back to the 0 point. And you kind of flip back.
It's just 20 minutes of me trying to get
No.
into you.
You all want to see it. We're behind you right now. We're stoked for this.
Ow. Okay, that's too much.
How's your shin? Did I hit you in the shin?
I won't feel it for later. It's fine.
True freestyle moment.
Should I be up closer to the truck or like
I
back here?
find farther back is more helpful. But
Okay.
if you're having trouble getting your right foot back on the wheel, that might throw you off.
Oh.
That was good. Try to get a little bit farther back. The sooner your left foot gets contact with that wheel too, the quicker you can regain your balance. That's how I learned it. Exactly like that with my toe on the ground.
Yeah, it's like the second this comes up, this flips up. Okay.
You can switch it up too. Take a break and like work on some monster walk a little bit.
Yeah.
That was so good. Oh, can you flip out of it now?
Flip out of it?
I thought I did that. If you can do this, and you can do you don't have to flip out it. You can start doing other stuff like. I think you've done, right?
Yeah. That was like the first thing you taught me.
Really?
It was all on the same day, yeah.
Sick.
I didn't get it that day. I got it like later that night when I was thinking about it.
up at night, like I can do Casper's now. I know Kung Fu.
Dude, you came into a session one day like that. You're like, yeah, it was like you were sitting up at night and you're like, I'm here to do this trick, and then you came in and you did it.
Which one? Oh, the underflip to Casper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a moment. It happens. That's like definitely a freestyle moment. Like you pack something in your mind. That's the worst feeling in the world. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Really?
Yeah.
It's like almost as bad as when you get hit like right in there, like right behind the tibia. That's like makes me nauseous. But that's definitely the first thing.
I won't feel it until later. Yeah.
I think your trucks will help you if you want us to do that.
Really?
Yeah. No pressure though. Oh, you don't even need the tiny truck. See? You got it. How do we do it again?
I know.
I would use your right foot. Yep. Turn it a little bit. And move towards your nose. Yeah, you got it.
No.
You're on a different board now too.
Oh yeah,
That'll
practice on monument.
Yeah. Same. You also work on some tail stuff. See if I can fall on my face. Oh, no. Whoa. Chaos.
Now you gotta do it.
Oh, what's going on with the chat? Whoa, we got 58 people on here. This is solid. Double R says solid. Good job, Maria.
Yay!
Maria's doing this so fast. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, I don't get it. I wonder if roller skating had an impact on you learning tricks.
I used to street skate.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like I'm comfortable on the board. I just never really learned
Tricks like this?
like flippy tricks.
Yeah, they're overrated. Oh, you got it. You just got to commit to that heel, your heels.
I also had Heelys.
Heelys are helpful. You can totally do dappies then.
What's that?
When you have one foot on the nose of a board and the other foot on the tail of the board.
Oh yeah,
And you
yeah.
treat it like you're doing heel toe thing on the roller skate.
Yeah.
They're putting all this pressure on you. Like I'm just staring at you do the trick.
Your other people are staring.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Watch your face. Wait, not that tough. Oh, my shoe came untied. All I was thinking about was my shoelace. I'll battle someone too. See. Real impossible. Real impossible. 10:45 in the morning. What's up, y'all? Welcome to I don't know how to do tricks. The live stream. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I know. That was embarrassing. Oh.
You're doing amazing. How you doing?
Can you do the board one? Oops.
What?
No, don't interrupt.
No, go.
No, don't.
You already interrupted.
Damn. I was gonna say, could you do the boardwalk after doing the stop for real?
Can you?
No, I can't. That's why I'm asking if you can.
No. Very slowly.
Nice. Whoa. Whoa.
I haven't tried that on the
Champion?
No.
Sick. Do it. It's like
Very slowly.
a little, yeah. Champion's a bit more round.
No.
What? You going for a rail whip?
Yeah.
What? When did you start doing those?
Huh?
When did you start doing those?
A couple sessions ago.
I didn't know
Ricky?
God. That was up north.
No.
Yeah, the way to do it is you can whip and turn. You can cut some wheels, but it requires a bit of balance.
Okay.
You can do it on a stationary trick. Fun fact for all the people at home. Well, that's how my boys do it. So, I usually suggest if you're working on quite a few stationary tricks, things like these rail stands and stuff like that, giving your trucks a little bit of a tightening, using a little bit harder bushings is helpful. I usually ride my tricks kind of loose because I do a lot of rolling stuff. Loose by freestyle standards, which is still pretty darn tight and stable. But yeah, being able to have your trucks not really turn much makes tricks like the heel side rail stand a bit easier, in my opinion. How's that feel?
Huh?
How's that board feel?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the new wheels, right?
Those are the new wheels, yeah. I'm riding the prototype. Oh, that looks much easier on that board.
Yeah.
The one you're riding now.
Nope.
Yeah, looser setup's gonna be a bit harder to do that trick with.
Yeah.
I think so. Because you're kind of adjusting to how much it's gonna turn before it just starts to flip, you know?
Oh yeah. Wait. That's way sturdier.
That's way sturdier?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to get you. This will feel better, this setup, when you have the dancer. These
Okay.
trucks don't fit perfectly with this strap.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See it. Whoa. Have you tried pirouettes? Like
No.
spinning on the wheels?
No.
Instead of whipping the board around, whip your body around the wheel. Yeah, exactly. Some days those work really well for me, some days they do not.
Whoa! I've never done that.
That's awesome. Out of nowhere. You gonna get another drop?
Can I?
Yeah, I mean, go for it, please.
Whoa!
I thought you landed it back on the wheels too. But that's the hardest part for me. I usually just have to plop down after I get like 270. After I get almost a full rotation.
Oh. Well, it's because I don't know. Where was my foot?
Where was your foot?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a one-time thing.
Now you're rethinking it. Oh no. You can do it. Most stoked. Yeah, Jane, wow. That's the right idea, says Eric. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hopping on. You got it.
Nope.
Don't think about looking down too much. If you look down, you're going to lose your balance. That's good balance.
Where am I supposed to look?
I don't know. Your hands? Look at your hands.
No. I feel like I'm less balanced that way.
I don't know that. Where were you looking when you first tried it? When you first
I
did
don't know. That was a fluke.
it?
I was just stoked to spin on the wheel. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, ooh, spin. Okay. Yeah! I missed the wheel. Okay.
Okay. I'm so not used to this board now.
Oh. You're going way too hard.
I go fast because I want to just spin without losing balance. Speed is kind of my friend on this one, but I guess if I go slow, it might be a smoother rotation.
Because I feel like that's why the board's coming down. Because you're like turning that.
Well, the other option is like if my toe like touches as
Oh,
I'm coming around, I have to like I can't really do anything. But if my toe touches and I'm going fast, I can just commit to going back on my all four wheels. And then I think I can still land it. It's a bad excuse for bad form though.
I see, and it didn't flip down.
Yeah. I'm the cheat.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. Wow. Yeah, no, I didn't feel good about that one either. I'm embarrassed.
And you leaned in this way too much.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Behind the receiving end of all this.
Oh, so close.
One time I did 720 when I was like maybe 17 or 18, and I was so proud of myself. I've never gotten close since then. Have not gotten close.
One time I did one all the way around on a live stream. Never got it back again.
Go home.
I'm so
Get
proud.
out of
Though.
here. This is a pretty good insight into sessions at the Sunday session. A lot of trash talking and kind of helping each other. Mostly just trash talking though.
No.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, my pussy touched that one.
Ooh. You know what? Try it on.
Oh, cool. What kind of board is this?
I don't know.
I didn't know either.
Sturdier.
Yeah. There is a taper though that throws me off.
Oh.
But that's just me being weird.
Maybe not. You're gonna get better on these.
Ugh.
I'm a champion.
Don't buy the wheels. The wheels are terrible.
Where are these wheels from?
Those ones are. You don't want to know.
No.
I'm not allowed to say. What's everybody in the chat saying? There's been a lot of skating for this episode. Oh, we're almost at an hour.
Really?
No way, we're 50 minutes.
Oh my god.
Dang. Now, after not landing something, we
I
can
know.
yeah, whatever.
Sit down.
Just forget that even happened. Steph said, me too, Mike. Been trying to rail whip spin out. So hard to keep balance. Yeah, that's for the if you do a half rail whip. It's like half whip and then turn with your body to catch it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No.
So, you know how you're trying to whip the board around and spin it under you under the wheel?
Yeah.
So instead of doing a full 360, you can do 180 with that and then turn your body to catch it. I can show you.
Oh, no, I know what you mean.
That's what she's saying. She's working on that one.
Love Maria coaching Mike.
Cool, yeah. I'm glad someone does. Learning from the champ. We're all just learning from each other. Doesn't matter who you are, honestly. Mike bringing out the spins. Mike doesn't spin. That's like, Mike doesn't spin or go upside down. That's like the general rule here. My problem seems to be swinging my weight out too much. I end up usually putting my foot down. That's kind of my problem too, I think, right? I was spinning too far to the right, I think.
Yeah.
You had it. I think leaning forward too much for you.
Okay,
But
I feel
tried
like
to
that
tell.
comes from roller skating. Like whenever I'm spinning, I'll like bring my body in.
Yeah. Well, but it looks like you're looking down too much. Like one thing that I try to do is like look straight ahead, keep my back straight. But obviously that doesn't help me either because I'm whipping out to the right too much. So I have no idea how to teach this one. This is the fun part about freestyle is like even if things are kind of like beginner tricks or like not super advanced technical like pogo tricks,
Oh
it's like
my god.
it can still totally
Sorry.
lock people up. Mike or Dom?
No, Dom.
Oh, we are matching.
On accident.
Oh gosh, totally on accident. Hi everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day too. Yeah. I don't know. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel like I got a lot done. I learned a
You
lot.
did too.
Yeah.
The tail stop shuffle combo. You got your rail stands back. Worked on walk the dogs.
I did.
What's that?
Didn't get those.
I think you did. I think the hard part is like with walk the dogs and a lot of footwork tricks, you'll learn the tricks, but they don't feel good ever. Like they never really feel like they're like locked in. They like are at a level that you're ready to show off. It's really tough. Spacewalks are the same way. Me and Jacob are always working on our spacewalks and trying to make them look better, but it's just like a constant progress. Let's see. Solid Sash, I agree. Great progress for sure. Yeah, good job. Thanks for being willing to do this, because it's a lot of pressure to be on the stream.
I didn't think about it like that.
That makes me really happy. I'm glad it doesn't seem like there's a lot of pressure, but
You know what helped?
what?
Knowing that the girls were gonna watch.
Yeah, that's kind of how it feels for me. Like it's all the homies. It's been like consistently like all the buddies on here. Like Michael, thank you for being here. I haven't seen you in the streams much lately, so it's cool to see you on here. Eric always coming in. You know Eric. That's a freestyle. Let's get the champion. He gets a Tony Gale now.
I think so.
But he was getting a champion for a minute. Eric's awesome. Eric just picked up some wheels. Thank you for that. Jane. Yeah. Community's pretty sick, huh? Dang. This is cool. All right. I guess we should end it. Any final words you have for the people out there? Any like shameless promotions you want to make? Fun facts? Waltz? No, you don't have to. Any messages you have for new freestylers who are getting into it?
Don't be afraid to ask questions and like comment on people's stuff because they're very nice.
Yeah, that's so true. Cool. Thanks for being here. Keep dancing. Keep being good to each other. Keep being safe. And yeah, we'll see you next week for another live stream, or maybe even sooner for a new video. I gotta get a new video out.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Work on that. See you soon, everybody. Take care.